Here's Matt Olson.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Olson with some impressive production lately. The 1-0. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Mike Trout. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Out towards left center. Alcantara should have this one. 2 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Austin.
Here comes Austin Riley.
Hey. That's the ball.
A little bit low. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the second game of the series. And that one is inside. Late on that fastball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Atlanta. So up now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
This one popped up. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the base.
Runner on the goal. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Here's the third baseman, Pedro Leon. Well,
love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Up next for the Cubs.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. And another ball. Leon off of first with 2 away. Outside. And now 3-1. Drops in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 5-3.
He ran the count full and saved his
Bush jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
They're having a tough time gauging the break on those pitches. They're dropping in for strikes, but they aren't swinging at them for some reason.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Now there's a bullet down the line. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here, but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. One up, one down.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Digging in, Zach Belanger. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ha-Sung Kim in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. Now a quick throw to first. Belanger back on a dive.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Acuna now. Double the lead off the bottom of the first.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Late swing fouled off. Two on, one out.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-1.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Takes it in for the out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And now the DH, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. No question about this one. It's out of here. Ozzie Albies goes yard. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 6-5. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, DJ Lindsay. Lindsay turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 2-1. Just missed. Thornton thought that was a strike, and here's the challenge. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. And a payoff pitch. Now there's a bullet down the line. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Here is Matt Olson. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. And a foul ball. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. Top half of the 3rd inning, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Now one missed. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 2-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Base hit into right center. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Here's the throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Miguel Amaya. And that one fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
fouled off down the right side.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, left side. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game. So up next for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
That clips a corner. In the air, right field. Acuna has a beat on it. And there are two down. Stepping in, Kevin Alcantara. Struck out looking his first time.
Hey.
And it's 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Sale in a 1-2. Got him swinging. They get a run on 2 hits. Set for the bottom of the third. Now in for the Braves, Mike Trout. Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Fastball is outside. That's way outside. And the count's even at 2. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Tied at 6. Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Murphy now went down on strikes his first time through. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
That's out.
Tied up here in the early going. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's downstairs and outside. Outside.
That's out.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player you want.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Sean Murphy circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 7-6. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cade Horton departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ben Brown.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Belanger at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Luke Little, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Leon leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him swinging. 1 away.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
The 1-1. Fouled off left side. The Braves leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses. And that's left field. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the 4th, so now to the plate for Atlanta. Ha-Sung Kim. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Suzuki gets under it, and there's 1 down. Here's Acuna, 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Inside
Brown, the tall righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. 2 down, bases empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Rips that one to right. And that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Hey! Ball 1.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Swanson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball, that's outside.
Pitch misses there. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. Moises Ballesteros, the next to hit. And fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Acuna on his way over. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit.
Miguel Amaya.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Acuna moving back.
No, that's
and a foul ball. Comes up empty.
Ooh, Bayer. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like it was a little bit up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground to 3rd. And foul ball. 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're...
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Cubs 6. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, DJ Lindsay.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Hard hit left side. Throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Matt Olson up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Matt Olson goes deep. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to their lead. It's 8-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's Trout. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Up the middle. Nice grab. To first. Pretty nice play there.
Up next for the Braves.
2 outs. Base is empty. Now the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley. In the air, right field. Suzuki should have this one. And that's the inning. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now 8-6. This is Braves baseball on the show South. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mom and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project house.
Matt Shaw will hit next.
Second baseman, Matt Shaw. Now pitching for the
Noah
Braves.
Schultz gets handed the rock out of the pen. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
There's a line drive to left field. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together for him. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Alcantara in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Braves holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Knocks it down. He doesn't have a play, and the bases are now loaded. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Golden opportunity right here. Ball one there. Base hit. One run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Bush. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. Tied up at 8 all. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that is out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. Next offering is outside. And that one fouled off. In there, sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. That's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Ballesteros in the box now. Takes strike one. Close one doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. In the air, left field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you. But perfectly played.
Strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. 9 men come to the plate.
For the Cubs.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Little.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Comes up empty. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Phil Maton appears to be getting loose. Raley getting cranked up as well. Fastball is outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Just off the inside corner. And the count now even up. That one ripped left field. That's back. To the warning track, makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Belanger.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a big swing and a miss. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. See you later. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 3. Outside low. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way.
What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Long ball draws the Braves closer. We're back at Truist Park. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Inside. Just missed. There's a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Off the mark there. Ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Alcantara in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Out towards right center field, Lindsey flying after this one. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. Back to the top of the order now. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
And the batter now, Michael Busch. Oh, that one almost gets him again. Lined into right. Makes the grab. Two outs, runners at first and second. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's inside. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Left field. And that's the third out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Phil Maton.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Albies, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it. Takes it in for the out. DJ Lindsey next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game.
14.
You'll one. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Crow Armstrong settles under it. Out number 2. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And now 2-0. That one ripped right center field. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay in there. Just beat the tag. It's a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next to hit, Mike Trout.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That's a ball. Ball, that's outside.
The Cubs trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. This one smoked out to left, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2, and it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Ballesteros up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. On the ground, right side. Belanger tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Belanger settles underneath it. 2-away down. Matt Shaw, the next to hit.
Second baseman, Matt Shaw.
And a foul ball. Two outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got him. That ends the frame. Cubs lead 1. They still lead it, though. 11-9. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brooks Raley. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Riley, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. That one misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Braves.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Down low, it kicks away. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Tying run at the plate. That one off the mark. Now 2-2. got him swinging for the strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Belanger in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. That one at triple digits.
Ball. That's ball two.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. Swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there,
him out. All set to start the ninth in this one. So up now for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara. So they turn to their closer, number 0.
and he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That's a little bit low. Fastball for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's the third baseman, Pedro Leon. On the ground, Kim. Glove flip for one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Suzuki stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. It's the bottom of the 9th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Outside, that's a ball. That's ball 2.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. And he blows that one by him at 100. Three-two now. Liner snagged at first.
Now batting, center fielder number 14.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the center fielder, DJ Lindsay. He's a guy who does it all. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Got him. Ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close.
You distant wide across the ocean Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. Hey, I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate, and he still gon' hate. Say fake, till you make me fake. How you know what it take? You ain't been out the space, been out the mix for tryna hit it bad like big cold. See, I spell it out quick, yo. My don't up the click. My dog like pit, finna raise no quit. This good as it get, bring the hood to events. Still need tent on the whip, don't run, don't trip by the. I ain't never pay rent on. Spend for the bread and it. Let's do it. The broad, I'm thick and the feet go stupid. Like me, never too quick, too clever. I pray them streets gon' treat you better. Back outside, round my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo, man. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. Hey, I'm not like them. I double my figures and figure the wave. Cutting off cats when they think they safe. Saving up, I grew a little rough, but I will not fold, impressing me. So watch my vision, see what I see. T-top cutlass, sitting up decent. Taking my meetings in back of the whip. I know how to hustle, I know how to live. Featherweights don't talk like this. You in the way, don't walk my script. Run up 100 and duck for the summer. That's how you leverage and leave with a kid. I'm trying to get me a penthouse. Out on the cliff, I can sit out. Call up the mama in route. See what attention it took out.
I've been waiting for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. Like, I'm finna dip.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. About to get started here. Carson Kelly getting ready to hit. Ground ball to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Batting second, third.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Bregman in his 11th season, 32 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. In the dirt, blocked. Throws to second, and he's out easily.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
There's a swing and a drive on its way, and it's off the foul pole for a home run. Alex Bregman with a shot to the opposite field. Third home run of the season. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
One down. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Ball, that's just
Part of
out.
the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hey.
Swanson launched a homer in his most recent game. That's way outside, and a count 2-1. Fouled off left side. And now 2-2. Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Dansby Swanson. Seiya Suzuki stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Suzuki with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's an early. Back here in Atlanta. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Justin Steele. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
The 1-1. Out front, rip foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
2-2. That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a foul. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in.
Acuna dives back in. Here's your 1. Acuna runs. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Got him. 1 away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. So now with 1 away and a man at second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, DJ Lindsay. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Lindsay with a homer in his last game.
That's outside.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. That's a little bit low. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here is Matt Olson.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Olson went deep in his most recent game. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
3-2. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just...
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well,
runner goes again. High fly ball, right field. Acuna under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Matt Shaw.
Now it's going to be Matt Shaw. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Base hit and a run in to score. One out man at first. Now it's the DH, Miguel Amaya.
Hey.
In the dirt. Throws it away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. That one felt good. His first homer of the year. And up next for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And downstairs.
Damn.
In the air, right field. Acuna on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Up next for the Cubs.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now back at Truist Park. So here's the Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Swanson fires over to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Here comes Austin Riley. Riley working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball's a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
The 1-2.
What do
Check
you got?
swing. Now we'll look down to first. He did not go around. 2-2. And a payoff pitch. This is downstairs, and that's ball four. So a man at first. Drake Baldwin, the next to hit.
Baldwin.
And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. Snaps it to first and barely back in on a dive. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Center fielder Michael Harris.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Too high. Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. Try to climb the ladder.
That one misses. 2-2. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Top half of the third inning. So up now for Chicago, Alex Bregman. And that one hit to first. Olsen steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark,
high.
and it's 1-0.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And that's going to get into the corner. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Cubs.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Suzuki up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Man at second. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. First pitch misses.
Ball 2.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. 2 away. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Flied to right his first time.
Ball, that's in.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's the game of the week on MLB. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the last of the third.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one misses. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. And the count is filled up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Swings through that one for strike 1. Acuna runs. There's a ball. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Lindsey takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Matt Olson on deck for Atlanta. And ball 4 to a board. So 2 on with 2 away. Matt Olson up to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run across. Lindsey around third. Fires the second too late, and he's got a double. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-2. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4.
Who doesn't love watching Mike Trout smash home runs? His swing just sounds different. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
So 2 down. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss as he was late. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. Got him looking for the K. Inning over, although plenty. As we go to the top of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw.
Ball 1.
Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Sets him down on strikes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. And now it's Miguel Amaya. He's already homered in this game. A little bit low. And that's in for a strike. And 1-1. In the air, right side. Acuna under it. 2 away now. And next for the Cubs, Kevin Alcantara. Flied to right his first time.
Hey! Ball one.
And that drops in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
2 down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 6-4. Bottom 4, now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
1-1 now. And there's a ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Outside corner, got him looking. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. They've done some damage off him, though, so he might want to switch up the strategy.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fastball for a strike. High fly ball, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Zach Belanger. Next up for the Braves. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Acuna. A walk, and he's also singled. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And a foul ball. Belanger off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Step off throw to first. Comes at 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. And it remains 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Kelly leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Line drive, short hop to third, to first, in the dirt, he picks it, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Swanson digs in, 1 for 2. Hard hit down the line and left, and it goes foul. Just foul. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And that is downstairs. Going to count 1-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Nothing happening there for the Cubs.
For the Cubs.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Shelby Miller.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball 2.
That
ball
one
3.
misses, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. This one popped up. Bregman has a beat on it. And there's one away. DJ Lindsay next up for the Braves. He is struck out and he is walked. That's in there. Strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Lindsay matched a homer in his last game.
Nope, outside.
The Cubbies leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. The next offering misses. Ball 3. Right side, hard hit. Bush takes it to the bag. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's Matt Olson down.
Ball, that pitch is out.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's ball 2.
That one missed. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. Here comes the manager out of the. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Brusdar Graterol. He last pitched 2 days ago. Trout up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Ball.
That's a little bit low. Austin Riley waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. That's a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Crow Armstrong
Inside ball.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs,
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. And that one is in for a strike. On the ground. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, not in time. It's a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now, Matt Shaw. In the air, right field. Acuna should have this one. And that's the third out. It's back in Atlanta Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong gets under it. And there's one down. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one outside. Ball 1. That misses off the outside edge. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Inside,
nope,
almost
inside.
got him. This one in the air, center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs.
So now the DH spot, Miguel Amaya. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Now pitching. For
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cam Caminiti.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hey. Inside, ball 2.
Backed
Ball
off the plate
inside.
that time. Out towards right center field, and there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Kevin Alcantara. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And now it's even up.
That's inside. Ball 2.
And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
He's got it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Internationally known when I be on the mic. So
Bregman in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Alcantara up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Headed for the plate. The run comes in to score from second.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Man on second, 2 down. That's down and in.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Bregman around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in, and they lead by 4. 2 outs, runner at first. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Runner on the go. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Harris moving under this one. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3.
For the Cubs.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Taylor Clark.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. In the air, left field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Braves, right
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. 0-1. Clark, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one missed. That missed by a lot. And a full count now. And he walked him.
First base.
One gone, runner at first. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 3 in this one. Now a quick throw to first. Acuna dives back in.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way.
Acuna runs. And it goes just foul. Foul ball there. And they'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back at Truist Park, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Acuna takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Michael Bush digs in now. 1 for 3.
Michael Bush.
Hey!
And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, his second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-4.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Amaya, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first. Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That ball went out.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. It's now 9-4. You're watching the game of the week. Back here in Atlanta, ready for the bottom of the 8th. DJ Lindsay getting ready to hit.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So, man aboard. Here's Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And a foul ball. Quick toss to first, and he's back in there. The 0-2. Runner on the go again. In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now, and they tag him out. The Cubs leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a ball. That to right. Suzuki settles under it. And there's 2 down. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs. Ben Brown will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him looking. Out number 3. Braves go down quickly here. They trail it here 9. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Carson Kelly now at the plate. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Swanson stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that. Inside. And the count is 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
That one way inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's way high. Now 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Harris going back, and that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 10-4 score. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Riley, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Ball to strike. The pitch. Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Fastball is outside. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Baldwin now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Late on that fastball. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs add another to their winning streak.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs. When individual statistics don't matter, it's all about the team W.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pet it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Bad